A field of 5 with no changes. Once again, a field of 5 here. A note on the 4 Ethan T. Hanover. Ethan T. Hanover is a son of bar hopping and a brother to a real good one, a world champion Emoticon Hanover, 150 and 2/5 and $1.8 million as the pickup speed in the backstretch here at Magical Acres for baby race number 2. And on the gallop is Ethan T. Hanover. Ethan T. Hanover broke. So from the outside, Creatorama will take the lead as they trot into the first turn. Camden Hills is second, and Muscle Mex is third. And dropping back sharply there was Endymion. Second to last here, Ethan T. Hanover, then Endymion. As the quintet of trotting colts race past the opening quarter, it's Creatorama in front by a length and a quarter on Camden Hills. Creatorama. 29 and 4. Creatarma's up front here for Transmedshammer as they bring the by the grandstand. Camden Hills second, Muscle Mex is third, Ethan T. Hanover has caught the field, the rear of the field fourth, and then it's Endymion way back as they continue into the second turn and go for the half. So it's Creatarma still in front by a length and a half, looking pretty comfortable past the half is Creatarma. Now we've got it right. Creatarma. 101 and 3. Creatarma leads the way across the backstretch. Here comes a fierce challenge from Muscle Mex on the outside. Muscle's right by with Brian Sears. Muscle Mex takes the lead. Creatarma broke stride. And now Ethan T. Hanover, who broke early, is in the second spot. A gap of about 5 to Camden Hills in third. Passing 3/4 now, and it's Muscle Mex by Muscle Hill. 130 and 1 for Muscle Mex in front by a length and 3/4. Ethan T. Hanover, the brother to Emoticon Hanover, second, and Camden Hills is third, and they're into the stretch. So it's Muscle Mex in front by 2, just cruising here, and he will romp. It will be Muscle Mex, a decisive winner. Muscle Mex over Ethan T. Hanover holds off Camden Hills, and then came Creatarma and Endymion. 158 and 4 for baby race 2. Results for baby race number 2. Camden Hills was 3rd, Endymion 5th, Muscle Mix 1st, Ethan T. Hanover 2nd, Creatarma was 4th. It's 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 29 and 4, 101 and 3, 130 and 1, and 158 and 4 for the 3 Muscle Mix. Brian Sears drove for Tom and John Cancelleri. Muscle Mix, a son of Muscle Hill. And from the first race today, the top down was Test of Faith 1st, Heart of Mine 2nd, Faraday Hanover 3rd, Firestart Hanover 5th, Star Captain 4th, and Ideal Chip 6th. That was the first baby race today. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6 top down. It was 29 and 3, 101 and 2, 130 and 1, and 158 and 1 for the 1 Test of Faith. Jack Pelling, Brett Pelling, 158 and 1. Test of Faith, a son of Art Major. Coming up, baby race number 3 here at Magical Acres on this Tuesday, June 23rd. 2-year-old filly pace. For the third, number 4, Delightful Z-Tam, Steve Smith drives. Scratch the 5, Hills Spirit. The 5 is out. Gate swings on to the backstretch for baby race number 3. Field of 5. 2-year-old filly pacers. And they're off. Marcella Hanover glides to the front with Scott Ziron. It's Marcella Hanover, and This Beach is Calling. Settles in the pocket spot for now. Kathy's Champ is third and gapped in third as they head to the opening quarter. Then comes Delightful Z-Tam, Steve Smith driving that one today, and Say So Hanover. They're well gapped out here as they head to the quarter. And it's Marcella Hanover by Captain Treacherous with Scott Ziron. Right there second is The Beach is Calling. The Beach is Calling second past the opening quarter. It's Marcella Hanover, the best there. 28 4/5 for Marcella Hanover. The Beach is Calling second by about 2.5. Kathy's Champ is third. Delightful Z-Tam fourth. And Say So Hanover is fifth. They head into the second turn and chase Marcella Hanover. Marcella Hanover by 2 lengths. As they continue towards the half here. The Beach is Calling second by 2. Kathy's Champ third, followed by Delightful Z-Tam, and on a gallop breaking here, Say So Hanover way back. The 6 broke. Say So Hanover past the half. Marcella Hanover the best there. 59-1 was your half mile for Marcella Hanover by about 1.5 lengths across the backstretch. The Beach is Calling holds the second spot. Gap of about 4 lengths. Urged on there a bit is Kathy's Champion third. Another 3-4 more to Delightful Z-Tam. And Say So Hanover flashing by 3/4. Marcella Hanover the best there. 127-2 for the daughter of Captain Treacherous, Marcella Hanover. Tracking second, The Beach is Calling by Some Beach Somewhere. As they turn for home, Marcella Hanover. The Beach is Calling second. Marcella Hanover just drifting out a tad there, kept to her task with The Beach is Calling second and Kathy's Champ third. It will be Marcella Hanover all the way in the third over The Beach is Calling, Kathy's Champ, Delightful Z-Tam, and Say So Hanover. 155 2/5. Results for the third baby race. Number 1, The Beach is Calling second. 2, Marcella Hanover was first. Kathy's Champ third. 4, Delightful Z-Tam fourth with Steve Smith driving. Scratch the 5, Hills Spirit, Say So Hanover fifth. 2-1-3, 4 scratch 5. 28-4, 59-1, 127-2, 155-2. The 2, Marcella Hanover by Captain Treacherous. Out of Marinade Hanover by Better's Delight, trained by Linda Toscano, Scott Ziron. Once again, for those of you who missed the first two today, the first race went to Test of Faith with Jack Pelling in 158 and 1. It was 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, top down 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6 in the first. The second went to 3 Muscle Mex, Brian Sears, 158 and 4. That top down was 3, 5, 1, 2, 4. 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, top down for race 2. There are no changes in this fourth baby race, race 4. Baby race 4, no changes. 2-year-old trotting colts, all making their first qualifier. Gate swings into the backstretch here at Magical Acres on this very warm morning, and the trotting colts pick up speed. On a break is the 5-5s. Off stride, Yucatan Party Man broke. So they're off at Creditrina from the inside. Creditrina takes the lead. From the outside comes Arnold and Dickey into second. So Redemptor is trotting in third to the opening quarter. Then it's Unwritten Chapter. Yucatan Party Man broke before the start and is the distant trailer. Creditrina with Transmed's Hammer Credit winner. Colt here for Purple Haze Stables in front as they round the turn. Arnold and Dickey with Dexter Dunn in the second spot here coming off the turn. Then Redemptor, Unwritten Chapter, and Yucatan Party Man is the trailer. Past the opening quarter, 30 2/5 for Creditrina. Creditrina and Transmed's Hammer up front. As they come by the grandstand, Arnold and Dickey. That is a bar-hopping colt in the second spot. Redemptor is third with Troy Beyer. Then it's Unwritten Chapter and Andrew McCarthy. Way back is Yucatan Party Man. They trot towards the half and follow Creditrina in front by a length and a quarter. Arnold and Dickey stalking from the second spot, trying to rev up there with Redemptor third, Unwritten Chapter, and Yucatan Party Man past the half. 103 and 1. Creditrina continues in front, across the backstretch in front, a length and 3/4 on Arnold and Dickey in the second spot. Now a gap of 3 lengths back to Redemptor, a Cantab Hall coat there for Troy Beyer and Noel Daly, followed by Unwritten Chapter, Chapter 7 colt. Andrew McCarthy and Yucatan Party Man is way back. Creditrina took them by 3/4. 132 and 3. Creditrina edging out of the pocket. Here comes Arnold and Dickey. Arnold and Dickey with a late shot at Creditrina as they turn for home. Then a gap of 2 lengths to Redemptor and Unwritten Chapter. Through the stretch, Arnold and Dickey on the outside, pouring it on. Creditrina from the inside. These two to the wire. Arnold and Dickey edges clear. Then Creditrina. Unwritten Chapter rallied for third. Then it was Redemptor and Yucatan Party Man. 2:01 flat. Results for the fourth. Number 1, Creditrina second, Redemptor fourth, Unwritten Chapter third, Arnold and Dickey was first, Yucatan Party Man fifth. Top down 2-4-3-1-5. It was 30 2/5, 103 and 1, 132 and 3, and 2:01 flat for the 4. Arnold and Dickey by bar hopping out of Calibrated by Broadway Hall. Bred in New Jersey by Concord Stud Farm. Chuck Sylvester, the trainer. Dexter Dunn drove. Baby race number 5. John Urbanski, the owner and trainer, drives the 1. Anna Jeans. John Urbanski drives the 1. 2, By the Way, Hanover gets Andrew McCarthy. Baby race number 5 here at Magical Acres. Off the turn into the backstretch, ready for start. Field of 5. 2-year-old filly Pacers. And they're off and pacing. It's Papalotl from the outside. It's Papalotl will take the lead with Jason Bartlett, and High Minded shoots through and gets the second spot. AP Blaze of Glory is third onto the first turn. Then it's By the Way Hanover. Andrew McCarthy driving that one today. And Anna Jeans with trainer John Urbanski at the lines. Heading to the opening quarter under a tight rein and revved up here. It's Papalotl. It's Papalotl by American Ideal. Leads the way by the opening quarter. High Minded is second. 29 flat for the opening quarter. It's Papalotl on the front end here. High Minded second. Tracking third under a tight rein is AP Blaze of Glory. It is By the Way Hanover. Andrew McCarthy. That one gapped and urged on from fourth. And then Anna Jeans is fifth and way back. Single file as they around turn 2. It's Papalotl continues to lead the way. 2-hole ride here for High Minded in the second spot. High Minded by Captain Treacherous there for Scott Zeron and Linda Toscano. They race past the opening half mile. It's 59 and 4. We got 59 and 4. It's Papalotl stalked by High Minded in that second spot. It is AP Blaze of Glory. Always Be Mickey, a filly, in the third position. It's Papalotl. The American Ideal filly continues in front. It's Papalotl, High Minded second, and AP Blaze of Glory third, with By the Way Hanover fourth and Anna Jeans fifth. 127 and 3 for 3 quarters. They approach the top of the stretch and going rough there and throwing in just a few steps was It's Papalotl. Back to her task here, and out of the pocket comes High Minded. High Minded on the outside. It's Papalotl, High Minded, and AP Blaze of Glory. And a 2-hole ride here for High Minded pays off. High Minded, It's Papalotl held off AP Blaze of Glory for second. Then it was By the Way Hanover and Anna Jeans way back. 156 flat. Results for the fifth. Baby race number 5-1. Anna Jeans. John Urbanski drove. Finished fifth. By the Way Hanover with Andrew McCarthy fourth. High Minded first. AP Blaze of Glory third. It's Papalotl was second. 5-4-1. 3-2 top down. It was 29, 59 and 4, 127 and 3, and 156 flat for the 3 High Minded Captain Treacherous filly for Linda Toscano and driver Scott Zeron. Trotting fillies here in the 6th baby race 6. No changes here. Number 3, Oracle, in here with Dave Miller, a Father Patrick filly out of the great Passionate Glide. And Oracle, a Father Patrick sister to Pierce Wave Hanover, 153, $479,000 for Nifty Norman. Oracle, number 3. Trotting fillies in the backstretch. We have 5 here for baby race 6. And they're off in trotting. The filly is Millennia from the outside. Millennia showing some speed. So is Simply Me Hanover on the inside, getting away second. Splitting them is Oracle. Oracle now second on the outside. So Simply Me Hanover drops back third on the inside. And then it's Callus as they round the turn. And dropping back there was Oracle. Oracle now in the 5th position past the opening quarter. So it's Millennia in front. Millennia leads it. Extra Fancy in the 2nd spot with Andrew McCarthy, and Simply Me Hanover 3rd past the opening quarter. 30 3/5. It was 30 3. They come by the grandstand. Millennia with Ed Lohmeyer, a daughter of Donato Hanover, leading by 2.5 lengths on Extra Fancy in the 2nd spot. Simply Me Hanover 3rd and Callus 4th, and Oracle is gapped in 5th as the quintet of fillies swing around the 2nd turn, go for the half mile. Millennia leads the way. It's Millennia with Extra Fancy. She's by bar hopping in that 2nd spot with Andrew McCarthy, tightening in a bit past the half. And then it's Simply Me Hanover by Cantab Hall in 3rd. And they pass the half, go down the backstretch. Millennia leads the way. 102 and 2 is your half mile. 102 and 2 for Millennia in front of length and a quarter. Extra Fancy getting the 2-hole trip here. Simply Me Hanover right on the helmet in 3rd. Callus is a close-up 4th. And way back and coming to a walk here is Oracle. They pass 3 quarters, and it's still Millennia in front now, vacating the pocket spot. Extra Fancy comes on to get the lead. Here comes Extra Fancy. 132 and 2 for 3 quarters. 132 and 2. Extra Fancy takes it away from Millennia. Simply Me Hanover is putting together a rally, and on the far outside is Callus in the stretch. And so it's Extra Fancy fighting back gamely Millennia. Extra Fancy over Millennia. Breaking at the wire was Callus. Then Simply Me Hanover and Oracle. 2:02 flat. For the 6th, Simply Me Hanover was 4th, Callus 3rd, Oracle 5th, Extra Fancy 1st, Millennia was 2nd. 4, 3, 5, 1, 2. 30 and 3, 102 and 2, 132 and 2, and 202 flat for the 4 Extra Fancy by Bar Hopping, out of Fancy by Conway Hall, bred in New Jersey by Millstream Incorporated, owned by the SRF stable. Jonas Arneson, the trainer, with Andrew McCarthy. Extra Fancy in 202. Getting set here for baby race number 7, 2-year-old filly Pacers. Steve Smith drives 3, Althea. The 4, Briar. Dexter Dunn drives. Dexter Dunn drives the 4. Steve Smith drives 3. Althea. 2, Making Waves. A Captain Treacherous sister to Luck Be With You, 147-4, Breeders' Crown Champion. And sister to Caviar Alley, 148, the 5, All Cool Hanover. Makes her debut here. A daughter of Betting Line. They are in the backstretch for baby race 7 at Magical Acres. 2-year-old filly Pacers are often pacing. Jared's Joy from the inside out fast. Jared's Joy Making Waves on the outside, second, with Briar and Dexter Dunn third on the outside and going on to challenge for the lead. So Althea with Steve Smith's going to settle in the 4th position around the turn. Then it's All Cool Hanover heading to the quarter. Maury Hanover is the early trailer. So it's Briar, strides clear. Briar and Dexter Dunn in front past the opening quarter. A daughter of Sweet Lou takes them by the opening quarter in front by 2, 2.5. Briar leads the way. 29 2/5 for Briar coming by the grandstand. Jared's Joy with Brian Sears driving in that second spot. Making Waves is third. That's the sister to Luck Be With You in the third position, a gap of 2 to Althea and Steve Smith. Then comes All Cool Hanover, the sister to Caviar Alley by Betting Line. Emori Hanover trails past the half now, and it's Briar continues in front. Whip Tap urging there in front by about a length and 3/4 on Jared's Joy. 1 minute 4/5 for Briar across the backstretch. Briar now takes off by 3. It's all Briar with Jared's Joy second, and Making Waves third by about 2, 2.5. Then Althea fourth. As they continue towards the far turn, then comes All Cool Hanover, and Emori Hanover is trailing as they pass 3/4. And it is a good lead for Briar in front by about 4.5, but accelerating now. Here comes Making Waves with Scott Ziron into second and closing the gap. 129 2 for 3/4. And it's Briar, and here is Making Waves on the outside with a late offering, and Jared's Joy from the inside as they close in on Briar. Here is Making Waves, the Captain Treacherous filly, and sister to a Breeders' Crown Champion. Luck Be With You takes it, Making Waves over Briar. Then it was Jared's Joy, followed by Althea, and Althea was followed by All Cool Hanover and Emori Hanover. 158 flat. Results for the 7th. Jared's Joy was third. Making Waves first. Althea was fourth. Briar was second. All Cool Hanover fifth. And Maury Hanover sixth. 3-1-4, 2-5-6, 29 2, a minute 4/5, 129 2, 158. The 2 Making Waves by Captain Treacherous out of Trim Hanover by Cam Luck. Bred by Hanover Shoe Farms in Pennsylvania, owned by Brittany Farms. Linda Toscano, the trainer. Scott Ziron drove. We have 2-year-old filly trotters a field of 4 for baby race 8. No changes. No changes here. Baby race 8. 2-year-old trotting fillies on the back stretch, picking up speed and ready for start. And they're off and trotting. It's a beautiful game out fast. Beautiful game goes right to the top here with Dave Miller and Nifty Norman. It is Me 3 and Scott Saran back in the second spot with Lights Out Alice and Andrew McCarthy, and Wimble Hanover fourth with Dexter Dunn. Reined back into fourth here as they round the first turn. Going to be a beautiful game to carve it out early by Muscle Hill. And out of Honor Thy Daughter by Donato Hanover. Nifty Norman trains. Beautiful game with Dave Miller at the controls at the opening quarter. Me 3 second. 31 seconds flat for a beautiful game. Me 3 second. They come by the grandstand here. And it is Lights Out Alice, a close-up third. Not keeping pace here is Wimble Hanover. Throwing her head there. Wimble Hanover is gapped in fourth as they swing around the second turn. And it's still a beautiful game in front. Me 3, a Chapter 7 filly for Scott Saran and Linda Toscano in that second spot past the half, followed by Lights Out Alice and Wimble Hanover. 104 for the half. 104. Beautiful game continues to pave the way. And right there second is Me 3. She's eager to pounce. Tightening in third is Lights Out Alice. And way back, Wimble Hanover. They continue midway on the backstretch, go for 3/4, whip up now on Beautiful Game to pick it up. Strides clear by about a length and a quarter. But Me 3 trying to stay with her in second. And then Lights Out Alice and Wimble Hanover. And there goes Me 3 to the outside for a late bid past 3/4. 133 and 4. And Me 3 unleashed on the outside by Scott Saran. And the Chapter 7 filly is on the verge of taking over, fighting back on the inside. Beautiful game. These two stride for stride. Then it's back to Lights Out Alice and Wimble Hanover. And Beautiful Game had more. Beautiful Game. Beautiful Game is going to hold off Me 3. And then it was Wimble Hanover and throwing in a late break, Lights Out Alice. 2:02 and 3/5. For the 8th baby race, Me 3 second, Lights Out Alice 4th, Beautiful Game 1st, Wimble Hanover 3rd. 2-4-1-3, top down 2-4-1-3, 31, 104, 133 and 4, 202 and 3, 202 and 3, 3 Beautiful Game by Muscle Hill out of Honor Thy Daughter by Donato Hanover, bred by Brittany Farms, Katz and Libfeld, and owned by Melvin Hartman, David McDuffie, and Enzid Racing Stable. Dave Miller drove for Nifty Norman. Check, check, 1, 2. We're getting set here for baby race number 9. 2-year-old filly Pacers of field of 6. Number 3, Shania Blue Chip. Troy Beyer will drive. And number 4, Sky, is Brett Biddle. Number 2, 3 Times a Lady, Captain Treacherous, sister to Bushwhacker, 148 and 4. And the fillies are in the backstretch for the 9th here at Magical Acres, and there they go. Fillies are often pacing, and from between them, Shania Blue Chip and Vicinity on the outside. Vicinity now is going to stride up strong and take the lead. It's going to be Vicinity, and Andrew McCarthy takes it away from Shania Blue Chip back in second here. 3 Times a Lady is third by 2, 2.5. Then comes Sky with Brett Biddle driving that one today. Podium Girl and West Coast Beauty trails over by the opening quarter. It's Vicinity, a filly by Some Beach Somewhere for Aaron Lambert and Andrew McCarthy driving past the opening quarter. 29 and 2 for Vicinity, being reined in here and rated along with Shania Blue Chip and Troy Beyer in that second spot. 3 Times the Lady third by about 3, 3.5. Then comes Sky, 2 more to Podium Girl. And West Coast Beauty has lost touch here. Single file onto the second turn towards the half. The whip up on Vicinity. In that second spot, Shania Blue Chip by Roll with Joe for Noel Daly and Troy Beyer. 59 and 4. 59 and 4 for Vicinity across the backstretch. Shania Blue Chip continues to sit that pocket spot. 3 Times a Lady right on the helmet in third. The whip up on Sky and Brett Biddle fourth, followed by Podium Girl and West Coast Beauty. And now making a move to the outside, Podium Girl. They're at 3/4. It is still Vicinity. Vicinity going well there under some whip taps. Shania Blue Chip gearing up from second and edging to the outside. Here comes a late move from Podium Girl. She's by Some Beach Somewhere with Dexter Dunn. 128 and 3 for Vicinity. It's Vicinity, Shania Blue Chip, and on the outside, Podium Girl. And looking for room is 3 Times a Lady. On the inside, it's still Vicinity inching in. Shania Blue Chip. Shania Blue Chip. Shania Blue Chip nails it by a nose. Then Vicinity. Then it was close. Podium Girl there with 3 Times a Lady. 157 and 1. Results for the 9th, Podium Girl 3rd, 3 times the Lady 4th. Shania Blue Chip was 1st. She was the winner. Sky was 5th. Sky 5th. Vicinity 2nd. West Coast Beauty 6th. 3-4-1, 5-2-6 top down. Troy Byer drove the winner. Shania Blue Chip. Brett Biddle drove the 4, Sky. It was 29 2/5, 59 4, 128 3, 157 1. The mile for 3, Shania Blue Chip Bloodstock of New York, and Noel Daly and Troy Byer. In this 10th, we have 2-year-old filly trotters. The 2, Anoka Hanover, is scratched. Scratch the 2. Trotting hobbles for 3. Easy Pass gets trotting hobbles. There will be a break after the 10th race. After this 10th, there will be a break. Trio of trotting fillies in the backstretch and ready for start. Scratch the 2, Anoka Hanover. And the fillies are away and trotting. It's Kokomo and George Brennan. Kokomo right to the top here from the rail. Leads it by 2 lengths with Easy Pass and Moody Blue. Kokomo, Easy Pass, and Moody Blue rein back into third with Dexter Dunn as they round the turn. Kokomo and George Brennan for Donald Lamontagne. This is the daughter of Credit Winner, leading it by 2 lengths on Easy Pass with the trotting hobbles today. A daughter of Muscle Hill for Nifty Norman and Dave Miller, followed by Moody Blue, Dexter Dunn, Nifty Norman, and a filly by Father Patrick is Moody Blue past the opening quarter. 30 and 1/5 for Kokomo as they come by the grandstand. Kokomo, Easy Pass, and Moody Blue. There are no changes. The 2 was scratched in here, so it's Kokomo continuing in front under a pretty snug rein there with George Brennan. Kokomo and Easy Pass and Moody Blue, the daughter of Credit Winner out of the good producer Motivational by Muscles Yankee for Kathleen and Donald Lamontagne. Kokomo with George Brennan in front by 2 at the half. 103 and 4. 103 and 4. It's Kokomo. And she strides clear by 2.5 lengths now. Whip tap urging for Easy Pass as that Muscle Hill filly tries to close the gap. And Moody Blue and the Father Patrick filly is third, and she tightens in as well as they head to 3/4. And Kokomo continues in front with no changes here. Easy Pass second, again trotting hobbles added to her today, and Moody Blue third. Kokomo past 3/4. 132 and 2 for Kokomo, and here comes Moody Blue, the Father Patrick filly with Dexter Dunn. And Moody Blue on the outside is coming on to challenge Kokomo for the lead as they turn for home. Easy Pass is on the inside third. And through the stretch, Kokomo on the inside. And now splitting them is Easy Pass. Easy Pass. The Muscle Hill filly, Easy Pass with the trotting hobbles work today. Then Moody Blue up for second, and Kokomo was third. 202 and 3/5. 133 and 2 was 3/4. 133 and 2. For the 10th, Kokomo third, Anoka Hanover scratched. Easy Pass was first, added trotting hobbles, Moody Blue second. 3 scratch, 1 2. 3 scratch, 1 2. 30 and 1, 103 and 4, 133 and 2, 202 and 3. 202 and 3. Easy Pass, Dave Miller, Nifty Norman, Melvin Hartman, David McDuffie, and Diamond Creek Racing, a daughter of Muscle Hill. Break time here. We'll be back with race 11. And welcome back. We're back here at Magical Acres with baby race number 11 of 21 today on this Tuesday, June 23rd. 2-year-old filly trotters are schooling behind the gate here, getting ready for a start. The 2 is out. Another Story scratched. Take out the 2. Number 3, Chablis, the Muscle Hill filly out of D'Orsay. Second full of D'Orsay, a 151 and 4 performer. So they are set. The trio of trotting fillies are on the backstretch for baby race 11. There they go. And the fillies are off and trotting. Chablis. Chablis is going to stride up and take the lead from Anna Bolina. Solitaire is going to settle in third as they race to the first turn. So it's Chablis, the second full out of D'Orsay, the Muscle Hill filly, trained by Jonas Arneson for Constance Racing Stable, and Andrew McCarthy leading the way with Chablis as they head by the opening quarter. That's Anna Bolina in the second spot with Dave Miller and Solitaire and Aaron Lambert third, and they flash by the quarter. It's Chablis the best there. 31 seconds flat for Chablis. The Muscle Hill filly leads the way over Anna Bolina in the second spot. She's by Cadabra for Nifty Norman and Dave Miller. Solitaire, a Daughter of Credit winner. Aaron Lambert is the trainer and driver here. They continue on towards the half on the second turn, and it's Chablis with Anna Bolina right there on the helmet, and third is Solitaire past the half. Chablis continues to pave the way here, dictate the terms, and Chablis hits the half, and they head down the backstretch. It was 102 and 4. 102 and 4 for Chablis. Looking pretty comfortable up front. Some whip tap urging there from Andrew McCarthy. Chablis with Anna Bolina and Solitaire, and the trio of trotting fillies race to the far turn. And Chablis continues in front now, starts to kick clear by about 2. Chablis, Anna Bolina, and Solitaire. Chablis took them by 3/4. 132 and 1. Chablis in front by 2.5. It's Chablis, Anna Bolina, and Solitaire. Through the stretch, Chablis in front by 3 now, kicking clear and accelerating to the finish. It will be Chablis going all the way over Anna Bolina and Solitaire. Chablis, the Daughter of Muscle Hill, with Andrew McCarthy. 2:01 flat. Anna Bolina was second. Another Story scratched. Chablis was first. Solitaire third. 2 scratch, 1-3 top down for baby race 11. 31, 102 and 4, 132 and 1, and 2:01 flat for the 3. Chablis, Andrew McCarthy, Jonas Arneson, and Constance Racing Stable, a filly by Muscle Hill. A quartet of a 2-year-old pacing colts here for Baby Race 12. Dave Miller drives the 3. Lenny Called Frankie. 3. Lenny Called Frankie. Dave Miller. Pacing colts on the backstretch here for Baby Race number 12. Just off the gate, here's the 4 Get Along, not on the gate. And they're off. Lenny Called Frankie. Dave Miller sending that one. Always Be Sweet on the inside. He's going to settle in second over Philosophizer. And the early trailer, Lenny Called Frankie. That's rather Get Along. Lenny Called Frankie takes the lead. Lenny Called Frankie draws clear here with Dave Miller. Captain Treacherous Colt leads it by a length and 3/4 on Always Be Sweet. Second past the opening quarter. Then Philosophizer and Get Along. At the opening quarter, Lenny Called Frankie. At the opening quarter for Dave Miller, 29-2. 29-2. Lenny Called Frankie setting the pace. Always Be Sweet. Always Be Mickey Cold for Cancellaries and Andrew McCarthy in the second spot. Philosophizer, Brian Sears. Philos Hanover is the sire there. And then the 4 Get Along with Dexter Dunn, a son, first crop of Betting Line for Chris Ryder. As they continue on towards the half, Lenny Called Frankie in front, getting some whip tap urging here from Dave Miller to pick up the pace. Always Be Sweet second, past the half. 101-1. Lenny Called Frankie continues in front. It's Always Be Sweet, riding that tight 2-hole trip here with Philosophizer and Get Along. Quartet of pacing colts hit the far turn, and it's still Lenny Called Frankie. Dave Miller urging him on here with whip taps, and out of third goes Philosophizer now, Brian Sears. And Philosophizer surges and challenges Lenny Called Frankie past 3/4. 129-4. 129-4. It's Philosophizer on the outside, coming up and after Lenny Called Frankie as they turn for home. Lenny Called Frankie, Always Be Sweet on the inside, angling out of the pocket there, and Philosophizer flattened out to the wire. And here comes Always Be Sweet. Always Be Sweet inching in very close, either Lenny Called Frankie or Always Be Sweet. Then it was close between Get Along, and Get Along was right there with Philosophizer. 158 and 2/5. 158 and 2. Results for the 12th Baby Race 12-1. Always Be Sweet second, Philosophizer third. Lenny Called Frankie first with Dave Miller driving. Get Along fourth. 2-3-1-4. 29-2, 101-1, 129-4, 158-2. That's 158-2 for 3 Lenny called Frankie Holding On by a Nose, son of Captain Treacherous out of Say My Name, out of All American Native. Bred in New York by Arnie Chusid and owned by Chusid and Linda Toscano Trains. Dave Miller was the winning driver. That was 3. Lenny called Frankie for owner breeder Amy Chusid of New York. Linda Toscano, Dave Miller drove. That was Dave Miller driving 3. This is the 13th. 2-year-old Pacers, field 4, no changes in the 13th. A quartet of freshman Pacers on the backstretch, ready for start. Baby race 13, and they are off. Coalition Hanover with Dexter Dunn. That one shoots out here from the inside. Cyrus Peak gets away in the second spot with Somewhere in America, and Major Show is the trailer fourth. So it's Coalition Hanover for Hanover Shoe Farms. Some Beach Somewhere cold here with Dexter Dunn and trainer Chris Ryder. It is Coalition Hanover by a length and a half. Cyrus Peak is second, and then it's Somewhere in America and Major Show in post position order as they pass the quarter. Coalition Hanover the best there. 31-1. 31-1 for Coalition Hanover. Cyrus Peak, it's an Art Speak Colt with Andrew McCarthy for Noel Daly in that second spot. Somewhere in America is third. Brian Sears for the Cancelleri Brothers, a son of Some Beach Somewhere. And the trailer is the 4 Major Show with Jack Pelling, Brett Pelling, Art Major, Gelding. Major Show is fourth here as they race towards the half. And they follow Coalition Hanover, continues in front, flashes past the half. Coalition Hanover by 2 at the half. 103-3. 103-3 for Coalition Hanover. Cyrus Peak still second. Gap of 2, 2.5 to Somewhere in America. And Major Show, they are midway on the backstretch. It's been Coalition Hanover from the start now and starts to accelerate away. He's taking off by 3, now 4. Flashing some speed here. Coalition Hanover, the son of Some Beach Somewhere with Dexter Dunn, is getting away. 131-4. 131-4 for Coalition Hanover. He has really opened it up here with good speed. Cyrus Peak left in his wake. A late move now from Major Show up and around Somewhere in America. In the stretch, it's Coalition Hanover off by himself here. He is all alone. Battles on for second. Major Show on the outside. Coalition Hanover all the way. Coalition Hanover romped here over Major Show, then Cyrus Peak, and Somewhere in America. It was 2 minutes flat. For the 13th results, Coalition Hanover first, Cyrus Peak third, Somewhere in America fourth, and Major Show second. 1-3-4-2. 31-1, 103-3, 131-4, and the mile time was 2 minutes flat. 2 minutes flat, 56-2 back half here for Coalition Hanover. Hanover Shoe Farms bred Some Beach Somewhere cold, Chris Ryder and driver Dexter Dunn. Getting set here for baby race number 14, 2-year-old Pacers, 2-year-old Pacing Colts. Number 3, Addison Hanover, Andrew McCarthy drives. 5, Crunch Hanover, Dave Miller. Two-year-old Pacers on the backstretch here for baby race 14. Field picks up speed and they're off. Addison Hanover is out going for the lead. There goes Crunch Hanover and Dave Miller. Addison Hanover, those two stride for stride here. Early tussle. Rifleman is off those leaders in the third position on the turn. Then it's What About Bob, and Beach Chief is the trailer. So Crunch Hanover wins the early skirmish. He's by Captain Treacherous, and Dave Miller has control with Crunch Hanover. Addison Hanover back in the second spot past the opening quarter. Rifleman is third. 28 and 3. 28-3 for Crunch Hanover that come by the grandstand. Addison Hanover is second. Rifleman is third. Gap of 2.5, 3 to What About Bob. And gapping at the back is Beach Chief. Into the second turn, Crunch Hanover, the Captain Treacherous Colt, continues to pave the way. Addison Hanover, he's by some beach somewhere for the Cancelleri brothers. Andrew McCarthy driving today is sitting second. And third is Rifleman for Dexter Dunn and Chris Ryder from the first crop of Betting Line in third. 58 and 2 is the half for Crunch Hanover. Crunch Hanover going well. Now under some whip taps, leads it by 2. Trying to close that gap is Addison Hanover second. It's about 4.5, 5 to Rifleman third. Another 3 more to What About Bob. And then Beach Chief as they pass 3 quarters. And it is still Crunch Hanover, stalked now by Addison Hanover. Passing 3 quarters, Crunch Hanover still in front. 126 and 4 for Crunch Hanover. Now he scoots off by 2 on Addison Hanover second. Here comes Rifleman to the outside third. He's tracked by What About Bob, and then Beach Chief through the stretch now. And it's Crunch Hanover, and he draws clear by 5, 6, and he is a dominant winner here. Crunch Hanover all the way looking sharp over Rifleman, then Addison Hanover, What About Bob, and Beach Chief. 155 and 1. Results for race 14. The one, What About Bob, was fourth. Rifleman second. Addison Hanover, Andrew McCarthy drove that colt, finished third. Beach Chief fifth, and Crunch Hanover with Dave Miller finishing first. It was 4, 2, 3, 5, 1. 28 and 3, 58 and 2, 126 and 4, 155 and 1 for the 5. Crunch Hanover by Captain Treacherous out of Code 1. Hanover by Sports Writer. Hanover Shoe Farms bred for Enviro Stables Limited, South Mountain Stables, R&I Farms, and Bays Stable. Trained by Linda Toscano. Dave Miller drove the 5. Crunch Hanover. Getting set here for baby race number 15. No changes. 2-year-old pacing colts, no changes. Field of 4 here. 3, Stonebridge Reef. Dexter Dunn driving the son of Some Beach Somewhere, brother to Stonebridge Soul. 149.3 performer, $615,000 earner. Angie Stiller's Stonebridge Reef. And they pick up speed on the backstretch for the 15th, and they're away. And pacing His Beats Hanover on the inside, leaves sharply but being reined in here. So Caber Hanover on the outside with Aaron Lambert will take the lead, a son of Arts Speak. Caber Hanover takes the lead. His Beats Hanover in the second spot. And so Stonebridge Reef advances up and around Aquaman Hanover in the fourth position as they pace past the opening quarter. Caber Hanover in front. His Beats Hanover second. Stonebridge Reef is third coming off the turn. Then it's Aquaman Hanover. 29-4. That's 29-4 for Caber Hanover, the son of Arts Speak here for Aaron Lambert, the owner, trainer, and driver. His Beats Hanover second by Some Beach Somewhere. Then it's Stonebridge Reef, another son of Some Beach Somewhere, and Aquaman Hanover. There's another Some Beach Somewhere colt. So they swing around the turn and head towards the half. So Caber Hanover continues to pave the way. A few whip tap urgings. His Beats Hanover second. Whip tap urgings for him. Another 2 to Stonebridge Reef and Aquaman Hanover. 101-4. And they gap out here across the backstretch. Quartet of pacing colts. Caber Hanover now opens up by 2.5, 3. Asks for speed. And Caber Hanover is getting away. Here comes Stonebridge Reef now. Stonebridge Reef in gear with Dexter Dunn. Advances in the second, and he's looking up and after Caber Hanover here past 3/4 as His Beats Hanover drops back to third. Aquaman Hanover fourth. 130 flat for 3/4 now, and it's Caber Hanover, a brief brave and up tuck there for Stonebridge Reef. He's back out to take a late shot, and he's eager to go on. Here comes Stonebridge Reef on the outside, right by and drawing clear. His Beats Hanover shakes loose late. On the inside, Caber Hanover, but it is Stonebridge Reef, the son of Some Beach Somewhere and brother to Stonebridge Soul. He will romp here. It's Stonebridge Reef. 158-1. For baby race 15, His Beats Hanover was second. Aquaman Hanover third. Stonebridge Reef the winner. Caber Hanover fourth. 2, 3, 1, 4. 29-4. 101-4. 130 and 158 for 3. Stonebridge Reef. Dexter Dunn for Chris Ryder and Angie Stiller, a son of Some Beach Somewhere. This is the 16th baby race, 2-year-old pacing colt. Scratch the 5, imaginary line. The 5, imaginary line, is scratched. A field of 4 on the back stretch. Off the turn and ready for a start. 16th. There they go. And they're off. Sure of Himself shoots out from the rail with Brian Sears. So batter up Hanover will take a seat in second. Spinnaker Hanover third. And Solid Alibi is fourth on to the first turn. Cancelleri Brothers, Sure of Himself by Western Shore, out of South Pacific by some beach somewhere, with Brian Sears at the controls. Sure of Himself in front with Batter Up Hanover second, and edging to the outside and coming on here to take the lead. Spinnaker Hanover third, Solid Alibi fourth, past the quarter. 30 2/5. It was 30 2. And now it's Batter Up Hanover takes over. Batter Up Hanover and Dexter Dunn for Chris Ryder and Hanover Shoe Farms from the first crop of Betting Line. Batter Up Hanover in front, Sure of Himself second. Spinnaker Hanover third by Captain Treacherous there. And then Solid Alibi, a son of American Ideal, with George Brennan in the fourth position past the half. It's Batter Up Hanover by a length and a quarter. Batter Up Hanover in rain to Dexter Dunn off the turn and past the half. 101 3. It was 101 3 for Batter Up Hanover. Sure of Himself second, and Spinnaker Hanover third, and Solid Alibi fourth, and no changes as they scoot across the backstretch and head to three quarters. Batter Up Hanover, whip tap urging now, looks to open up here. On top by 2.5 on Sure of Himself with Spinnaker Hanover, and Solid Alibi launches to the outside. A late move past three quarters. 130 3. 130 3 for Batter Up Hanover. Here comes Solid Alibi on the outside with solid late speed. Solid Alibi into the stretch. Batter Up Hanover. Solid Alibi on the outside, willingly into second. Sure of Himself third, but Batter Up Hanover, he took off. Batter Up Hanover, dominant winner here over Solid Alibi, then Sure of Himself and Spinnaker Hanover. 159 1. Sure of Himself was third, Batter Up Hanover first, Spinnaker Hanover fourth, Solid Alibi second, Imaginary Line scratched. Top down for the 16th, 3 1 4 2 scratch. 30 2, 101 3, 130 3, 159 1. Batter Up Hanover, the 2 with Dexter Dunn for Chris Ryder and Hanover Shoe Farms. This is Qualifier. Qualifier number 17, 3-year-old trotters. Field of 5. The 1, Gertrude Hanover, Jim Marone Jr. 2, Aldebaran Ravani, Dexter Dunn. 3, Scott Ciron, not driving that one. It's Dave Miller. Dave Miller driving 3, Alfie DeVee. No trotting hobbles for the 5. The lone colt here, Klassen Hanover. Field of 5, 3-year-old trotters. On the backstretch now for Qualifier 17. And they're off and trotting. Klassen Hanover from the outside leaves out of there with Aldebaran Ravani, and Dexter Dunn. Klassen Hanover with no trotting hobbles today looks to slide in second as Syrinx Minx goes up on the outside from third. So Alfie DeVee with Dave Miller in fourth, and Gertrude Hanover is fifth with Jim Marone Jr. driving that one today. It's past the opening quarter. Aldebaran Ravani, a filly by Donato Hanover with Dexter Dunn. 28 for Aldebaran Ravani, in front by 2.5 on Klassen Hanover second. Again, no trotting hobbles for that one. Syrinx Minx is third by 2. Then it's Alfie DeVee being urged on. Alfie DeVee is fourth, and Gertrude Hanover is fifth. Aldebaran Ravani continues in front. It's Aldebaran Ravani by 2.5 lengths past the half. Klassen Hanover is second, with Syrinx Minx third, and Alfie DeVee and Gertrude Hanover fifth. 59 for the half. Across the backstretch to 3/4, Aldebaran Ravani opens up by 3.5, 4 now. Aldebaran Ravani, Klassen Hanover second. Off stride, Syrinx Minx. Syrinx Minx broke. Alfie DeVee, that one's inside, and Gertrude Hanover advances into fourth past 3/4. Aldebaran Ravani the best there. 1:26.3 for Aldebaran Ravani, in front by 5. Klassen Hanover is second. Then it's Alfie DeVee, back trotting Gertrude Hanover. And the distant trailer is Syrinx Minx. Through the stretch, it is Aldebaran Ravani cruising here under no urging. Aldebaran Ravani and Dexter Dunn over Klassen Hanover. On a break through the wire, Alfie DeVee. Then it was Gertrude Hanover and Syrinx Minx. 1:56.1. For the 17th, the one Gertrude Hanover finishing fourth. Jim Marone Jr. drove that one. 2 Aldebaran Ravenni with Dexter Dunn was first. 3 Alfie DeVee was third with Dave Miller. Syrinx Minx fifth. Class in Hanover second. 4, 1, 3, 5, 2, 28, 59, 126 and 3, 156 and 1 for the 2 Aldebaran Ravenni, a daughter of Donato Hanover for Aldebaran Park. Jonas Arneson, Dexter Dunn was the driver. Qualifier 18 here, 3-year-old pacer. Scratch the 1, It's a Sure Thing, and the 5, Sophia Rose. Scratch the 1 and 5. Number 3, Ideal in Art. Trainer Chris Ryder will drive. The 4, Peppermint Mocha, Andrew McCarthy. Field of 5 for the 18th. Pacing fillies in 1 colt here. 3-year-olds picking up speed on the backstretch for the 18th. And they're off. Dragon Roll right to the front. Dragon Roll with speed here with Dexter Dunn. Opens up by 2 early. Ideal in Art second. And they race to the first turn. Peppermint Mocha has Andrew McCarthy driving today in third. Gap of 3-4 to Wyoming Wind. And Benny is a Jet is the early trailer fifth. As they race past the opening quarter, it's Dragon Roll, a filly by Roll with Joe for Chris Ryder. Dexter Dunn driving past the quarter. 28-1. 28-1 for Dragon Roll in front by 2.5. Ideal in Art has trainer Chris Ryder driving. And then it's Peppermint Mocha with Andrew McCarthy in the third position. Past the finish line first time, gap of 5, 5.5, 6 to Wyoming Wind, and Benny is a Jet. On to the second turn and past the half. Dragon Roll in front by 2.5 lengths. Dragon Roll, Ideal in Art, and Peppermint Mocha third, moving off the turn, followed by Wyoming Wind, and Benny is a Jet. 59-1 was your half. 59-1 across the backstretch. Dragon Roll continues to pave the way under a few whip taps there in front by about 1.5 lengths. Ideal in Art continues in second. Peppermint Mocha third. Gap of 2, 2.5 to Wyoming Wind. And Benny is a Jet still trailing, flashing by 3/4. Dragon Roll is the best there, stalked by Ideal in Art. 127-3. 127-3, Dragon Roll, Ideal in Art. Now late move from Peppermint Mocha, moves to the outside and comes on to challenge. Into the stretch, here comes Peppermint Mocha on the outside. It's Dragon Roll. Dragon Roll in front, Peppermint Mocha on the outside, Ideal in Art on the rail, all the way for Dragon Roll. Then Peppermint Mocha, Ideal in Art, Benny is a Jet, and Wyoming Wind. 155 2/5. 155 2. Results for Qualifier 18. It's a Sure Thing scratched. Dragon Roll first. Ideal in Art third with Chris Ryder driving. Peppermint Mocha second with Andrew McCarthy driving. Sophia Rose scratched. Wyoming Wind was fifth, and Benny is a Jet fourth. Scratch 1-3, 2 scratch 5-4. 28-1, 59-1, 127-3, 155-2 for the 2 Dragon Roll. A daughter of Roll with Joe, Dexter Dunn, and Chris Ryder. Lining up for the 19th qualifier here, 4-year-olds and up trotters. Steve Smith drives the 3 Oorah, scratch the 5, When Doves Cry. The 5 is scratched. Field of 4 trotters on the backstretch for the 19th. And the field picks up speed. And there they go. Milady's Monet, the classy Milady's Monet, is going to stride out and take the lead with George Brennan. Opens up by 3 early here on Drain the Swamp in the second spot. And then it's Huge and Oorah with Steve Smith at the controls. The 11-year-old Milady's Monet and George Brennan for Herman Heitman in front by 2.5. And tightening in now is Drain the Swamp with Dave Miller. And Huge is third and Oorah is fourth. Past the opening quarter, it was 28-4 for Milady's Monet. Milady's Monet in front by 2 lengths. It's Drain the Swamp, a son of Yankee Glide, in the second spot with Huge. Huge and Ed Lohmeyer third. Oorah, Steve Smith driving that gelding in the fourth position. Single files, the quartet of trotters make their way towards the half, following Milady's Monet in front by 1.5 lengths. Drain the Swamp second by 2. Then it's Huge and Oorah. 1 minute, 1/5. That's 1 minute, 1/5 for Milady's Monet. Setting an easy pace here in front by 2. Whip tap urging for Drain the Swamp second by 2.5. Huge is third and Oorah is fourth. No changes, and they trot onto the far turn. Go for 3/4. Milady's Monet, it's been that one from the start. Maintains the advantage past 3/4 with Drain the Swamp second. 129-1, approaching the top of the stretch. Milady's Monet going well, opening up again by 3. Drain the Swamp second. Late move from Oorah on the outside, then Huge on the inside. Through the stretch, Milady's Monet just out for a Tuesday afternoon stroll here. Goes all the way. It's Milady's Monet over Drain the Swamp, Oorah, and Huge. 158 flat. For the 19th, Drain the Swamp was second. Huge was fourth. Oorah with Steve Smith third. Milady's Monet was the race winner, and When Doves Cry scratch did not go. 2, 4, 3, 1 scratch. 28-4. 1 minute, 1/5. 129-1. 158 flat. The 4, Milady's Monet for Herman Heitman, Milady Enterprises, and the driver was George Brennan. This is Qualifier 20, 3-year-old Pacers. And field of 6 here. The 7 is scratched. Foolish Dreamer scratched the 7. Aaron Lambert drives the 1, MBT. Chris Ryder driving number 5, Turn the Frown Around. So field of 6, 3-year-old Philly Pacers. Qualifier 20 here at Magical Acres. 3-year-old Philly Pacers. Field of 6, picking up speed on the backstretch. There they go. And they're off with Going Gone Hanover. Going Gone Hanover takes the lead from Alexis Sky, who gets away in second. And that's Sinless going up on the outside third. MBT drops back a bit there in fourth, followed by Turn the Frown Around with Chris Ryder. Some Beach, Some Fra is the early trailer heading to the quarter. So in front past the opening quarter is Going Gone Hanover, a filly by Captain Treacherous with Andrew McCarthy and trainer Brett Biddle. 29-1 for Going Gone Hanover. Coming by the grandstand, Alexis Sky with Jack Pelling in that second spot. It is Sinless and Brian Sears third. MBT has Aaron Lambert fourth. And then Turn the Frown Around with Chris Ryder, and Some Beach, Some Fra with Dexter Dunn completes the 6 fillies as they move around the turn, head towards the half. Going Gone Hanover, it's been that one from the start. 2-hole ride for Alexis Sky second, and Sinless is third. Dropping back sharply now, MBT. 59-1, 59-1. Going Gone Hanover in front by 2. Alexis Sky second, midway on the backstretch. Losing touch here. Sinless in third, needs to get going. It is Turn the Frown Around, advancing to the inside. Stride for stride with that one. Then it's Some Beach, Some Fra, and MBT now is last at 3/4. Going Gone Hanover. 126-3, 126-3. Going Gone Hanover opening up by 4 on Alexis Sky as they turn for home. It's Going Gone Hanover, Alexis Sky still on the cones. Turn the Frown Around, advances to the outside. Going Gone Hanover in front by 3.5, 4 over Alexis Sky. Then Turn the Frown Around, Some Beach, Some Fra, MBT, and Sinless in a photo. 154 3/5, 154 3. For Qualifier 20, MBT was 6th with Aaron Lambert. 2, Alexis Sky second. Going Gone Hanover was first. Sinless was 5th. Turn the Frown Around third with Chris Ryder driving. Some Beach, Some Fra fourth. And Foolish Dreamer scratched. 6-2-1. 5-3-4 scratch. 29-1, 59-1, 126-3. 154 2/5 for Going Gone Hanover, a filly by Captain Treacherous for Brett Biddle, Yankee Land Partners, Andrew McCarthy drove. For Qualifier 21, our finale today, 3-year-olds and up. We have Pacers here and Chris Ryder. The only change, Chris Ryder driving the 6 rough odds. 6 rough odds, Chris Ryder. Field of 6. Pacers 3-year-olds and up on the backstretch. Once again, Chris Ryder drives the 6 rough odds. They're on gate, ready for start, picking up speed, and there they go. And they're off. Abigail Dawn fires out for the lead. It's Abigail Dawn. Like lightning, Lou on the rail now surges to command, so Abigail Dawn will settle in the second spot. Blackwell Ruby is third to the opening quarter, followed by Colonial Road. And then it's rough odds with Chris Ryder driving, and Hot Card Shark is the early trailer at the opening quarter. It's Like Lightning Lou, a Sweet Lou 3-year-old for the Cancelleri brothers and Brian Sears. Like Lightning Lou at the quarter. 27-3, a sizzling opening quarter for Like Lightning Lou. Abigail Dawn, she is second. Blackwell Ruby, she is third. Then it's Colonial Road, tracked by Rough Odds and Hot Card Shark. Single file, they round the second turn and go for the half. And it's Like Lightning Lou getting a breather here. Abigail Dawn second past the half. Blackwell Ruby is third. Colonial Road, Rough Odds, and Hot Card Shark past the half. Like Lightning Lou continues to pave the way. Out of second goes Abigail Dawn with Dexter Dunn. They went past the half in 58-3. 58-3. So Abigail Dawn reaches up for the lead. Like Lightning Lou battles back on the inside. Blackwell Ruby right there to pounce on them in third. Rough Odds advances into fourth, dropping back Colonial Road and Hot Card Shark. 126-4, stride for stride here. Abigail Dawn and Like Lightning Lou on the inside, and here comes Blackwell Ruby on the outside, and twisting and turning looking for room is Rough Odds on the inside and deep stretch. Abigail Dawn steamrolls first over. Abigail Dawn holds off Blackwell Ruby. Then it was Like Lightning Lou, Rough Odds, Colonial Road, and Hot Card Shark. 154 2/5. Results for the 21st qualifier: Like Lightning Lou third, Abigail Dawn first, Blackwell Ruby second, Colonial Road fifth, Hot Card Shark sixth, Rough Odds fourth with Chris Ryder. 3-1-2, 5-6-4, 27-3, 58-3, 126-4, 154-2 for the two Abigail Dawn and Dexter Dunn for Chris Ryder and Sure Thing Stables. That wraps up the baby races and qualifiers here at Magical Acres for this Tuesday, June 23rd. This is Ken Workington. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.